We are doing Open Roads today. It's on Game Pass. I have no idea what it's about. Did I read the description? No. Did I click on the little video and it looked really cute? Yes. You know, Skel, you do you. If you want to mod my channel while being naked, by all means, what you do that we don't see is, you know, that's what you do. Also, I promise I didn't play this. I did what I did in most games. I loaded up just to make sure audio sounded right and everything. Okay, we have a picture. Me, Mom, Grandma Helen, Grandma's 80th. Oh, okay. Mom wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left before I can cross it off my to-do list. So we get to pack up. What am I packing? Pick up geode. Oh, okay. I want a geode like this. I have a couple geodes, but they're not... I mean, this one's... I almost feel like too perfect, but it's still pretty. Pack up. Oh, I can't jump on the bed. Okay. Can have some good radio music. A little bunny. Mr. Bun Bun. All night movie marathon. Pack that up. Am I just packing up everything? I guess so. You guys are just gonna mod each other's channels naked. When Dad came back and visited. Okay, does that mean the parents are divorced? Video Galaxy. Oh, they're both Video Galaxy. Clue with Tim Curry and Clueless with Alicia Silverstone. You know, don't think I've seen either of those movies. Tim Curry creeps me out. Kind of scared of that man. And Clueless looks like a good movie. I've just never put it on. Oh, we're not packing those up. Hey Tess, we doing movie night at your place? Yes, yes we are. What movies are you bringing from work? It is a comedy double feature night. I'll give you one clue as to which movies they're going to be. What is it? I already gave it to you. Tess, don't do this to me. You have your clue. I gotta pack up all the little stuff too. Please tell me I don't have to open the drawers. Okay. Gotta go through all the drawers. Oh, this is like,
I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
What are those things? Tamagotchis? My parents claim I had one of those. I don't remember. Tess and Fran. I think my reason behind being like terrified of Tim Curry is the like well, it wasn't one episode, it was like a couple episodes of Criminal Minds that he was in. The like bad guy he played just really freaked me out. And since then just can't. I didn't open that. It's fine. Why? 3 dementia tips from a teenage grandson. Who has dementia? Cookies. Ooh, ooh, these look yummy. Butter kisses. Judy's potato chips. I can't figure out how this works. Sea monster spice. Pack that up. What's on this side of the room? I married Bigfoot. She's great. Okay. The hunt for buried bootlegger treasure. Cool Ranch would be more Doritos. Sour cream and onion. That, I'm not big on those, I don't think. I like plain chips, like just original, just salty. Flip, oh, I keep hitting F instead of D. God damn it. Search spots. Sure, we'll pack that up too. I think I'm just packing up everything.
Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
This bunny has horns. Or antlers, not horns. Is there a difference? I don't only eat plain chips. I promise. I picked up, I can't remember if I got mesquite barbecue or like spicy barbecue chips the other day, but they're in the cupboard. And like Cheetos or like Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Oh my god. Spicy chips. Spicy anything. Sign me the fuck up. Marnie's. The best in business. I was at a hot dog place. Sure. Thank God we're not packing that up. Packing the push pins. I forgot it. But happy belated birthday. Sorry for the lateness, Tessa Bear. Things get away from me here, but you're always on my mind. Will call soon. Can't wait. Dad. Ouch. Her own father forgot her birthday. Yeah, no, I'm not like only eating plain chips, but I don't know if I'm like really big on sour cream and onion. I'll eat them. I just wouldn't buy them. If they're at an event though, like a family event, I eat them for sure. Video Galaxy. So I worked at Video Galaxy. Do I really need to pack up? Okay, we don't have time to like read. Bless you, kitty cat. We don't have time to read everything. The Greenville High Gazette. Okay. Okay, let's just... Erasers. Oh, a plane ticket.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Oh, am I not leaving with my mom? Chapstick. Hey, I got drawer chapstick too. I used it just before stream. A report card. A C+ in geometry? I would've got my ass beat. Good thing I was like a mostly A student. Not taking the computer, I guess. Nor the candles. Okay, okay, stop getting distracted by bubble wrap. Yearbook. Okay. Good enough. Things to do. Wash dishes. Help tag things for estate sale. Get movies from work. Pack up rest of room. I mean... It seems pretty packed up, I think. Close enough.
Tess?
Yeah?
Come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement?
I don't know the last time I had bubble wrap.
What is it?
Nothing I ever buy comes with it anymore.
It's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
If you don't leave each other alone, we're gonna have big problems. One of you is gonna get locked in the bathroom. Ooh. Interesting photo.
I love it. Where did this masterpiece come from?
Yeah, can one of you ban my
When
cats?
she was a kid.
Actually.
It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
You banned
Jesus.
Cat. Well,
Weird.
hopefully Cat never wanted to see
Having all
my
those people in the
streams.
house, peeking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
I just.
I'm
took care of your
not
grandmother right
focusing
up
on
to
what
the
they're
end,
talking
and
about. Should I be?
And now there's
Probably.
someone in the house out from under us. I know.
Wanna just take a minute and look around and see what's left? I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah. Me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking.
I
through what's
don't
still
like that
here.
they didn't animate their
Aside
mouths,
from
but
this
it's
hell
fine.
Picture,
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Ugh. Oh my god.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on
So,
time.
why does she have a
I
plane
know.
ticket that she's hiding from her mom? Are they not leaving together? Mom wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Okay, that I already read that. Most of Grandma Helen's stuff has sold off in the estate sale. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now.
Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it?
For a little while, yeah.
I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face.
Don't want to
Remember
ruin the
that one
plot
website
twist
when
with
I was
their
a little kid?
psychics. That's why the lips don't
Remember
move.
that?
Yeah. I mean,
Wha-
people in the audience
wait,
seemed so
her lips moved
excited
briefly there.
and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized
Okay.
that taking out 3...
Oh, apparently you can skip. That would have been good to know. A little
Ooh,
fedora.
So dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
I like how I threw it on the ground, but it somehow made its way back up onto the washer. Here's the little dog. Very interesting dog. A bunch of paint. What am I actually doing down here? I know it said I was supposed to be like looking at stuff, but Leo Lambros. Okay. Can I just go upstairs? Why do we have so many mallets? Is it normal for a household to have more than one?
No. Why isn't this in the fridge getting cold? Come on, Mom.
Oh, I can open the fridge. Can I put it in the fridge? No. But there is one. A cherry fizzed. Doesn't sound great. It's fine that their lips don't move. At least there's subtitles. I don't... What am I doing? I'm just looking around. It's just weird. I'm like picking up everything. Like, what is this? I thought it was going to be beans. It's tomatoes. Tomatoes are fine. You also can't move faster than this. So... Oh, wait. Wait, was that a cat planter? Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, the face is interesting, but the fact that it's a cat planter is still adorable. Another Marnie's cup. Plates. Ooh, a photo, okay.
Wow. Was this taken right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah. Very sudden. But I guess that's how heart attacks are.
I don't need to look at another Marnie's cup. I think we've squared that away. This family apparently likes Marnie's. A dust buster. More Marnie's. Cigarettes. Okay.
Mom, please quit already.
There we go. Lumpy malformed pot. Okay, another photo.
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
What is this room? Is it like a... It's not a pantry. I mean, it kind of... No, it's like a flower room, I guess?
Is this...
Some of the last pottery your grandmother made. Yep. After her fine motor skills started to go.
It's still kind of beautiful. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I hope I'm not supposed to be like
good.
clicking
Some
on
of Grandma's pottery
everything
gets
and then
sold.
talking to the mom about it, because
Love
that's just gonna
watching
take
her
so
pottery when I
long.
was little.
It said
Has
the
she been doing pottery
gameplay of
her
this was
whole
like
life?
2 hours.
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Like the advice column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Did Grandma... Was she ever with anyone else after Grandpa died?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well, she just seems so vivacious. You'd think some man would be interested.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
They want to know all of Grandma's love life. Yeah, you're right, Bandit. They gotta be more inclusive. Just assuming because she was married to a man, I think I have to click on all these,
Wow,
that
the
she
pieces
would have
of
found
pottery
another
my
man.
dad collected from around the world are still here. I'm surprised they didn't all sell. I think this one is from South America, not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
I want to leave the
Niagara
country.
Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's
Wait,
not
so
worth
they
it.
don't live in America. I don't know why I assumed they
By
did, but they
yourself?
don't.
No way. It's a bad idea.
But
How come?
if they can visit
There's a
Niagara, so
bunch
they
of
live in
reasons.
Canada.
Like...
Because you can
I
see
said
Niagara
so,
Falls
and I'm
from
your mother.
both Canada and New York, I think. Wouldn't know. Never seen Niagara Falls in person. Lions Creek, no dice.
Oh, how did this end up down here?
Huh.
Not
Must
New
have
York?
been in a drawer
Isn't
of
it New
something that
York?
got sold.
If you're in
This
New
is from
York,
one
you
of the
can
first
see.
digs Dad and I went on.
It was kind of adorable
I don't know.
how excited you both got.
Where can
about
you see
going on
Niagara
those
Falls from?
digs.
I remember being so sure that we would actually find bootlegger gold. Or at least a clue about it.
Your dad. Well, at the very least, he certainly had a way of firing up your imagination.
It's New York.
That.
I had to Google it, but it is New York. Hi, drunk. You're not an expert in America, but you're 100% sure it's not. Yeah, it is. I have been to New York twice, but only New York City. So, like, that's why I wasn't 100% sure. And then you really made me doubt. As someone who lives in America, I barely know much about America, except for probably not even my own state, but... Drunk, welcome in. How are you? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing anymore. Apparently still seeing what's left in the house. Can I leave? No. Maybe there's stuff upstairs that's not in my bedroom?
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well...
I don't know who August is.
The what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. No.
You have a feeling you missed something? Oh, because you're a mod?
Bye.
Or something else. Also,
Unbelievable.
thanks for shouting him out,
What did
Scal.
she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some...
Drunk, I hope it's okay I made you a mod.
Could be.
I was talking to
must be
Scal yesterday and I had literally
in the
2
grandma's
mods, so
things.
I added 3 more.
It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
Aunt August called Mom looking for some book that's important to her for some reason, apparently. It's probably somewhere upstairs. So they put me back downstairs after I walked upstairs. Makes sense. A book. This isn't a book, but I'm
Hey,
nosy.
Mom. Actually, maybe I should just put this back.
What else did you miss? Or what else do you think you missed? What am I missing that you missed?
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 do 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 do.
Cuppy! Welcome in, Cuppy! Oh, do I have to open all of these to look for this book? It's probably not going to be in one of these, right? Like... Who are we defending against? The Huns? A hook pole.
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
Alright. We can go up there, but... you go first.
I found a weird hook pole thing. What the heck do you call these things anyway? Well, at any rate, I should be able to use it to pull down the steps to the attic. Okay.
Okay, come on up.
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Oh, is that what Cup? I'm gonna be honest. I saw your name pop up. I didn't see what the redeem was. Thank you for contributing to the cult, Cup. Are these like old mints? They look like mints. Magazine. Okay, we're still looking for a book in this creepy old attic.
Oh, Grandpa Leo was a bowler? He and Dad have that in common.
Drunk, are
What do
you
you
sure you're
mean?
gonna be fine for tomorrow?
Dad loves bowling.
We don't have to
No, he doesn't.
do deep rock if you're
But
like
he's always
exhausted
wearing
and
those
stressed
bowling
from
shirts.
work.
Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, he just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
Bowling shirts?
Are you kidding? He's right, they're hip. They're definitely not hip, so.
Are you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those shirts around in spite
Yeah, I
of them
mean,
being
don't feel
obviously not
bad
cool.
if you have to cancel.
No, they're definitely a fashion statement. I think you got the idea from that movie Swingers.
This explains
If you have
so
to cancel,
much.
I will just
Like why
find
you
something
never
else to
once saw him
do, either
actually
stream
bowl.
or find someone else to play a
Yes.
game with. Okay, put the trophy back. Or I'll just, I don't want to talk to the mom. Or I'll just like play Fortnite or something.
Grandma's wedding dress.
There are plenty of things I can do
wore
to
it on
keep
my
myself
wedding day, too.
occupied.
And
I'll
you
only
didn't
be
wear
a
it
little
either.
sad if you have to cancel. Scal slowly raises hand. And you can wear it when you get married. I'm not getting married. I think I'd want something more modern. Definitely. Maybe something more
I
modern.
think I'd want something more modern.
Well, just look. It's still in such good condition. And it'd be handed down from your grandmother to me to you.
Okay, but I'm not gonna wear it just because it would be...
Something grandma would have wanted, something you want me to do, upholding some kind of tradition. I'm not a tradition
upholding
person,
some kind
so.
of tradition.
Oh, it's not about some stuffy tradition. I would just think you would want to.
But I just said I don't.
You don't know you'll feel that way when the time comes. You might change your mind.
Oh, stop trying to... You don't know what I want better than I do.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you don't know how you'll feel.
I know how I feel. If I wanted to consider...
Why are
wedding
they
for my
talking about a
theoretical
wedding when
I'd say
she's
I
not
did,
even in a
but I
relationship,
don't.
from my
I know
knowledge?
my own dress.
They're
If
arguing
I
over
didn't have a
this.
wedding, okay? I know better than you. I mean... But it's a nice dress. It meant a lot to Grandma. And to you. Isn't that enough?
If it meant a lot to the grandma and the mom's pushing for it so hard, did the mom also wear it? Okay, dog bowl, magazine, creepy doll. That's exactly what you would find in an attic. I don't want to talk to the mom about it. I probably have to, don't I? Because I don't see much else I'm supposed to be clicking on.
Okay, well this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
Because the
Would rather
place
they were
is haunted.
downstairs.
Good point.
A house doesn't just have creepy dolls if the place isn't totally haunted by them. Magazine. Did I miss the book? Was I supposed to open something else that should have had the book? Bowling trophy. I pressed F like I expected a flashlight to turn on. That doesn't exist here. Guitar. Oh, here we
What's
are.
under here?
Beansy!
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up
Welcome
here. It looks good.
in.
Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here.
Mom?
Hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's something...
Ah, here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom!
Skelly, you're so excited to
What's
be a
in
mod. Beans, I saw you playing Content Warning last night. I was gonna ask to join, had no idea who you were joined by, and also I just like didn't have the brain capacity to do games. I tried Deep Rock, did one assignment, and then just stared at the screen. And then I tried Fortnite, played 2 rounds, and was like, wow, I just need to go to bed. So, yeah. Okay, forget about August's book. We found a weird suitcase in a secret compartment in the attic. Did Grandma Helen hide it there? Why? The answers may lie within. Well, where did it go? Oh. I want to give it a go with more people, but also I just don't think I'm going to enjoy it that much. The monsters don't seem to be as populated, and then also, like, I've done Lethal Company, and Lethal Company is just so good. I want to do more. The next Saturday we play something. If it's not Lethal, I might be sad. Okay, let's talk to the mother.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Those are definitely
Your family
my
has a summer
words.
house?
Offering Skell a
Well, it
sword.
was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
I definitely got tired of
Aren't
content
you
warning
seeing
a
it?
lot more fast than
Seeing what?
Lethal.
Right here. Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
I
Only cartoon
mean,
dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury
dogs
gold
definitely
in
dig
people's
holes in
backyards.
backyards and
In
bury things. Not
1968,
necessarily
It was a
bones,
different
but
time, Mother.
toys and other things. That is very annoying. Move the sheet. A fishing lure. Another image. Cool van, funky van, hip van, groovy van. It's not really groovy, so we'll go with hip.
Van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were
My
visiting
dog
the summer
likes to
home.
dig, but she
So I
doesn't
just
really
turned it
bury
into my
things. She
bedroom
doesn't have
after
anything
that.
to bury. If we put toys outside, she doesn't
Slept in a
like to play
broken
with
down
them.
van?
She doesn't really take
Well,
things
the summer
outside,
house was
so.
small, and I always
But
had
she
to share a
does like to
bedroom with
try and
others.
dig occasionally,
When I
which is
realized I
annoying
could
because
have my
then she
own
needs a
space
bath.
Just by sleeping out in
Which
the van, it was a no-brainer.
she actually
Did you,
does
like,
need a bath because
redo
she's
it to
due
be
for a
like a
flea
bedroom inside?
treatment. So
Yeah. Your
it
grandfather
might be
pulled the
bath
seats
time
out
for
me
her
and I set up
later.
A little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No.
Okay.
Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Bandit, do you know anything about your puppy
Yeah,
since it was a
department
rescue?
stores and
Like,
fancy clothing shops.
what potential
This
breed
kept
it
me
could be or
raw.
anything?
The police couldn't figure out how the crooks were pulling it off. It went on for, well, I mean, it felt like months.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that I don't remember.
I don't know. I can never get this bottle to close. Okay. Oh, so this was like a little
Did Grandma write
Q&A thing?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she okay?
So
It's like her editor
basically
didn't
a
think
mutt.
she was. It was only a year
Mutts are
after my
still
father
cute.
died. I think Millie was still figuring things out too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They'd been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
Rocks. Why do we need to talk to the mom about everything? Weird little rocks, homemade marbles, imitation jawbreakers, a very abstract model solar system. Let's just
Weird little
rocks.
Ah, these little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me in August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
It has a red nose and it's all white, but I'm sure it's a mixed race for sure. I think you posted pictures in someone's Discord server. I don't know if it was your own. I don't know. I was scrolling through someone's the other day and I saw the pictures of the puppy. And it's adorable. And I can't believe it was just, you just found it in the street. The puppy distribution system really just chose you. It's on Game Pass, Skel. Or you can just watch me play it and then you don't have to worry. We'll be together soon. I love you and we're going to love our new life together. Free and happy. Ooh, that zoomed in real fast. Beans, but not to like discredit you. Yours was a shelter puppy though, wasn't it? Like it was a street dog, but you rescued it from a shelter. Bandit said the dog literally was just in the street.
Well, whoever this guy was.
But Iggy is
sure
very
seems
cute.
like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on.
And I like how you
Was
described
Grandpa-
Iggy eating food, like that he's the most gentle thing. Oh, they only had him for 2 days? At least he was like you know, with you guys getting him, he didn't have to live the shelter life for a while. I want a shelter puppy, but I'm also nervous that, like, they wouldn't, like, depending on the situation of the dog, that they just wouldn't be a great fit for the existing animals we already have. I'm also not allowed to get any more animals until we move, so. Was Grandma Helen in some kind of secret relationship, cheating on Grandpa, planning to run away with this guy?
Planning to run off with this guy?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue.
That's
Grandma,
some
what were
tea.
you up to?
Too bad they'll never know because she 6 feet under now.
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think we should really...
No, you should.
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can
Exactly.
hear her saying it now.
They didn't even say come on just a peek. They just left that out. Oh, well let's open it for sure. Oh, see, look. We would never have found the key
What is
if we weren't
this?
snooping.
So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about
Interesting.
No, this is
this? And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume.
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the
We
old
love a
place
good
out.
hidden romance going on. Okay, well now we've got to check the old place out to find who this mystery man was. Maybe we'll find the... No, we want to know the
Find out who
mystery
this
man.
Mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning up the fridge.
Come on. We never get
Those
to
two
discuss
things
them.
don't sound like they
We
would
spend
take
all
that
our
long,
time
especially with
together.
how
I
empty the
spend all
fridge
my
was.
time
There
in
was like
school.
3 items in
When-
it.
When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To
Finally,
collect
we're
some
talking
loose
about the
ends.
road trip, which means we're gonna
Right.
leave and get
Some
on
of
the
those little
open
towns
roads.
along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this.
Oh, I just learned if you
Pack
press
your
space,
overnight bag.
just fast forwards too.
Yes.
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
I mean, technically the fling, like,
This is...
depending on how, you know, like the age range the grandma went, who knows if the fling is even still alive, you know? We're on the road to the secret summer home to find out what's the deal with Grandma Helen's mystery man. Who knows what we might find? It'll be a while before we get there, though. Like, how do they know if the fling is still alive? Road buddy. Oh. Do I better not need that.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me car sick.
I feel that.
What are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe.
I want to know about Grandma. I want to see what that lifestyle's like. Did she just tell me it's not safe to be getting something from my backpack in the car? Car registration. Quick and Stop. That sure is a name. And a phone. Why would I put my phone in the glove box? Okay, I guess the last thing I can do is talk
When
to
did
her.
you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh. When I was, I guess, 15. Your age.
Finding
I'm
out about this
16.
grandma's relationship
I
is
meant
just so
about your
intriguing.
age.
So a long time ago, so a super long time ago, just leave well
So,
enough
like-
alone.
35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house? I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
So why did you stop going? Why did we never
Sounds
go?
really nice. So why did we never go?
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home. where
I
we
want
could
a
just
summer
hang out and do
home.
nothing
I mean,
all
my
day.
boyfriend's family
So you're
does have
saying your
like a
father is
cabin
lazy?
that we go to occasionally, but like it's not great. It has no service, which is nice at some time. But Dad's a hard worker. He's a man of leisure.
He's a man of leisure.
Is that what that phrase means?
What else would it mean? He likes relaxing.
He sure does.
I want, like, how people have
Probably
vacation
why I
homes, so
never
they'll
mentioned
live,
it
like,
to
for
him.
instance, like Ohio,
Because I
and then they'll
knew
have a
he
vacation
would
home in
never
Florida.
put in
I
the
want a
work to actually
vacation
fix it
home
up
out
so
of the
we
damn
could use
country.
It needed.
And maybe actually it would be the other way around. I
Well,
want to
most
live in a
I
different
think
country
being
and then have a
unoccupied for
vacation home in
decades
America.
out there in the middle of nowhere.
Or just no home in
It's gotta be
America.
falling
I just, I don't like it here. Yeah, you're right. That sucks. It could still be in good shape.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's.
I want to
been-
see what the rest of
you
the
know,
world has to
keeping
offer,
up.
okay?
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like. You know, like.
Shoe
Shoe
elves?
I mean, it'd be nice if it were magic.
I like that they animated the laughing, but still not the
To
mouths.
live in? Tess, I'm sorry, it's... You couldn't...
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
It's better than not having a home at all. Fine, then where are we going to live?
Fine. Then where are we going to live?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living
Those
in a car,
headrests
aren't
look
we?
really
No.
uncomfortable.
Just like when you lived in that van.
There's like
We can
no
find an apartment.
cushy,
How are you even
cushy,
going to pay for an
little
apartment?
pillowy.
The theater
Thing going
company,
on.
you know.
That would
thought you
hurt
said
to
it was
lean your
on
head
the water.
against.
Well, you know, it's not doing great, but...
Mom,
What?
When are you going to give up on the theater? We need money.
We need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here,
Excuse me?
he could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in
Like,
this
I
situation
know I'm young and I don't know what
Well, have you
old,
asked
because I think
Dad if
this
he
is
could
like
send
older
outside?
time. Maybe. I don't actually know when it's set. But it kind of looks
Absolutely
like an old-fashioned car from the inside. I don't
He
really
doesn't
know
have
what
the
they looked
money.
like
But
back then,
Dad
but
moved out west.
that's a
for
little
work.
sad if that's what they looked like.
What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then?
The car
I
is
think I
very,
deserve to
like,
know.
If he hasn't told
boxy
you his side of
inside.
the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him. Like I owe. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made
It's set in
decisions that depended on us
2003.
both, you know.
Yeah, I was too young to
Sticking
remember
around.
what cars looked like
I didn't
back
plan
then,
for any
so...
of this. You idealize your
I mean, I
father.
definitely don't think they looked like this. I think they had regular headrests,
I just-
but...
Don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
Like, let's look at the rest of the car. I'm pretty sure I heard my phone buzz from the glove compartment. I mean, this looks pretty average for an old car. It's just the headrests that are really throwing me off. Also, she's not wearing a seatbelt. Am I? I don't think I am either. There's not even that little thingy to click the seatbelt in. That doesn't seem safe. Buzz buzz. Hey kiddo, sorry I missed your messages. Was in mid of a biz negotiation. What's up? Hey dad, what's up? Not much. At work right now, but good to hear from you. That must be an old car if it doesn't have a seatbelt. How's work going? Oh, yeah. Good, making money. Would you be able to send some money back to help me and Mom? I don't know if Mom told you, but we are moving out next week. I think it's going to be hard for Mom to pay for rent at a new place and like that. Do you think you could send some money back to help? I'd love to, kid, but right now my liquid assets are all tied up in reinvesting at work. If I sent enough back, that could help you worth a damn. Without it sinking my business out here, you know I would. But your mom's always been the smart one. She'll figure things out. Don't worry. Okay. You understand, right, Pumpkin? Yeah. Did you tell your mom you bought... Oh, that's what the tickets were, to go visit him. Not yet. Me and Mom actually on a road trip right now. We are investigating a family mystery and going to her old summer house. Can you believe it? Wow. You need to tell her, kiddo, or else I will. And you know she would freak. Okay, I promise I will ASAP. I know you will. Love you. Actually have to get back to it now. Treat your mom nice, okay? Love you. See you soon.
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yes? Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
The real question is, like, were people
Having a
really
comment
even
anyway can
texting
help
in
bring people
2003?
You're not my enemy.
Like, I think it
Or
was a
Dad's.
thing, but, like, were,
Sometimes it is.
especially parents, were they
Well,
texting
it's-
in 2003?
Not supposed to.
You were texting in, well, but you weren't a parent 20 years ago, Beans. Oh, you were texting your parents. But were they texting back? And were they using LOL and XD and the little
Are you
emoji
okay?
faces before they were emoji faces?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom,
What'd she think? It was just gonna, like, get up and walk
is.
away?
and It looks to be surprisingly
I don't
perturbed.
use emoji
Well, it's not
faces that aren't
just like
emojis,
every
like the
number,
letters
a
and
little
things.
more.
I'll do the like colon and parentheses for smiley faces or frowny faces, but other than that, I don't really. It always cracks me up. My brother, one of my brothers, just got married last summer, and like anytime I text, I guess my now sister-in-law, she uses those like she doesn't really use emojis. She uses the letters and yeah, whatever you want to call those. And it just always cracks me up because I was like, she just turned 30 and she's using those, and I'm over here using just standard emojis. Those parents do seem like they're from the future. Your emotes are cute, Bandit. But I'm talking about, like... Well, I guess you said you don't text. Because I just mean, like iPhone and Android emojis. It's not just like I remember it. A little more rundown, falling apart of a dump. Falling apart.
Weathered.
But I always find it cute when she texts me and she uses
But I guess I am.
lettered emojis.
Want to start looking around?
I don't even... What did you guys even call those back then? I think it's cute when people still use those just because you could just like send a smiley face or whatever, but then you... Smileys? Is that what you called them? They're cute. I like when people send them. This isn't exactly what I pictured when Mom said they had a summer home, but it's still pretty cool in a retro way. There's probably lots of cool old stuff inside from when Mom was a teen, and hopefully some clues to the identity of Grandma Helen's mystery man. Emoticons. I think that's the word I was looking for. I knew emojis wasn't right because that's what we call our like little picture ones we have nowadays.
Is this...
Emoticons is definitely
Is
it.
this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
Like,
What did I
that's
just
what...
They're not the same.
Listen,
thing.
I feel so young.
A trailer home
That's what everyone
hooks up
used
to the
on
back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to
MySpace,
place.
I think.
A
You guys
mobile
use
home
little
arrives
emoticons.
on a trailer,
I was too young to have a
like,
MySpace.
towed by a big truck.
Go on.
That was definitely phased out by the time I
A
started.
mobile home.
Shawnee!
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
My parents, I don't really text. Well, granted, I still live with them, but I don't really text them. Shawnee, you like returning to hieroglyphics? This magazine looks like in really good condition. Some playing cards. TV time. Ooh, a letter. Opal from Lori.
Mom, you know what it sounds like. You had a Francine.
I guess I did.
What's a Oh,
I've
Francine
never
is
heard
like
of
her best
Lori
friend, I
before.
think.
Are you still in touch with her?
It was short for Dolores. Maybe you've heard me talk about my old friend Dolores?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, we haven't
My
spoken
best
in
friend and
years.
I,
All those friends we had
Beans,
in
you
high
would
school
hate
and
to see a text thread
college
through
happened,
us.
and
We are very much like we get in those moods where we just send animated GIFs back and forth, and it's like, it's not even a conversation. We also will have 3 conversations at once, meaning like we'll be texting through like the text message app, we'll be Snapchatting each other, and then like we'll be messaging through Facebook Messenger. I don't know. And they're all separate conversations. It's not like we're carrying on. It's like one will be talking about how work's going, the other will be like making plans to hang out, and the third conversation will just be like, let's just say about boyfriends. Like, I literally we're just 3 separate conversations. 3 separate platforms. Well, we haven't spoken in years. One of those friends you have in high school, and then college happens, and you know. That's never going to happen with me and Francine.
That's never gonna happen with me and Francine. We'll still be friends when I'm as old as you. A very long time from now. Like, so
I'm lucky to
long
get a
from now.
response back from my parents if I text them. Or it'll just be like, okay,
I'm old.
that's it.
No, of course not. But God, it's gonna be a long time from now.
I was probably like actually supposed to read this, right? Opal, I'm having so much fun. It's a total blast out here, really. You have to come. I know you go out to your little summer house every year with your family, but I really think you should consider working at the park with me next year. It's all people our age running the rides and concessions and games. Plus, when the park closes, you can ride the rides as much as you want, as long as whoever's running it isn't a jerk. Promise you'll come with me next summer? How are things out in the sticks? Are you still working at the drive-in? If you don't have any luck with guys out there, wait until you come out here. The guys are unreal. I've seen stuff that would make your hair curl. Say hi to your family from me. I'm going to write you every week, just like last year, so don't forget to write back. Your friend who is having lots of fun and wants you here desperately, Lori. Oh, I missed something. I missed Shawnee. What did you say? Oh, you could. No. I think I missed the that stays on Discord part. I did miss whatever Skell's responding to, though. I don't know, like, anyone from your chat. Oh. Bandit, you just have to make friends. You gotta make friends with the people from my chat. Because I've met everyone in my chat, I think. It probably, from people here, it probably started with Beans. It started with someone called Bugface. But then that happened. Beans gifted me a subscription to her. So then I became friends with Beans. And then I think through Bug/Beans, I met Shawnee. Scowl, where did you come in? Probably through Beans. I think definitely through Beans. Drunk came from Beans. And then Bandit, you came from Scowl. And I always saw you in Sarah's chat a lot. And I was like, where did Bandit come from? But then, like, I saw you were a mod in Skell's chat. So then I was like, okay, Bandit's cool. But yeah, everyone in my chat right now probably stems from Beans. Oh, and then, I don't know if he's still here, Legendary J stems from Sarah. And Sarah stems from, I raided into her channel when both of us first started streaming, actually. I'm sorry, what am I doing? Crackers. Legendary doesn't really stream, though. But he plays games a lot. Just not on stream. This isn't exactly what I pictured. Oh, wait. So, I'm just supposed to be looking at the cool stuff inside. It's kind of gross in here. Postcard. Okay, let's read first. So, greetings from Canada. Darling, I know I'm running from something, but I have never felt so free. I just crossed the border and am writing you from the desk in a room at a motel that's hidden off a little side road far from the main throughway. There's more driving to do before I find us a little place to settle down, but before long I'll have a return address for you to write back to. Don't miss me too much. True Color, something Michigan, 1969. Plant for more beautiful parks. Helen. Okay. Wait, so is this to Helen? Yes. So is this her secret lover?
Well, would you look at this? A postcard from the mystery man.
I did Dead by Daylight last week, and I'm really bad at it. Bandit you met through Ninja. I met Beans from Pixie. Yeah, Skell, I think... Oh, you met Bandit from Heidi. Skell, I think we definitely met through Beans. That would have been the only connection, because I don't think you ever... Like, I think you were in Bug's chat at some point, but you're not, like, a frequent person in Bug's chat. I think Beans raided into your stream, and, like, as you've all learned, if you have an accent, I'm stuck. I'm staying there. what was he running from? The cops, the mob, his Ooh, let's the mob.
I don't think my mother would have gone for a mob guy.
According to The Sopranos, they can be very charismatic. When they're not whacking people.
Wait, you've been watching The Sopranos?
Ow.
Isn't that a little R-rated for you?
Oh yeah. Very much so.
Let's talk about your viewing habits when we get home.
I don't really know Smelky. I feel like you guys all do, because I think Cup always talks about Smelky. As long as that's the right Smelky, like all the emotes. No, the emotes are Percy. But I think Cup also talks about Smelky. Oh, Cup also came from both Beans and Bug, I guess. I think. I don't know if Cup is still here, but Cup is literally everywhere. Ooh, a key. I don't know much about Smelky. Someone raided me into them the other day, and
Probably unlocking
I think they were doing art.
Maybe a desk drawer.
Which, I don't really watch art streams, excluding when Beans does art because it's Beans, and I just like to annoy Beans. And then when Drunk's painting because it's relaxing. And again, because I like to annoy Drunk. We found a little tiny key. I wonder what it unlocks. It's the key to my heart. You're invited. August 18th, 7 o'clock. Cindy and Marks? Hi, Drunk. Little
These have
birdies.
seen better days.
Yeah.
Are they
Surely
like
found
peasants?
some mod.
Pheasants? What are they called? Not peasants. This taxidermy must have been beautiful when it was new.
Yeah, this taxidermy must have been beautiful when it was new. Did Grandpa shoot these?
Mm-hmm. Well, the pheasant. I shot the deer.
Kind of awesome.
Mom.
I don't
That's...
actually think that's kind of awesome, but
You were my age when you shot it?
Younger. Our father took us hunting during the summers when, well, mostly just...
I keep
I always did
accidentally
alright
skipping
with
through.
hunting.
I
I
apologize.
kind of, what's the word? Compartmentalize it? I don't think August could, though. I only saw her fire a gun once. A little .22 hunting rifle. She didn't want to, but my dad wouldn't let her give up. So she aimed and fired and missed. The deer ran off, and August cried all the way home. That was August's first and last hunting trip. Our father didn't have much patience for that kind of...
Shawnee,
he had a
I
real
think I
feeling
meant to
for it.
make you a VIP in my
Not letting
channel
your
yesterday when I was like,
Good to let
I
your
don't,
emotions
I'm
get
not,
low
I skipped again.
sometimes.
I meant to
I'm
make you a
trying to
VIP
tell you
in my
something.
channel yesterday, and I was like going through everybody, but I was so worried about the mods that it slipped my mind. So I need to find what this little key goes to.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water
You will get a
damage, I guess.
VIP badge for sure. I just
What
need
is this
to
thing?
remember to do that.
The water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now.
Oh, Beans,
climb
can
over
you...
it?
Actually, I already had
No,
lunch,
I
kind
call
of,
that
so
resting.
you don't need to get me lunch.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
Is that what the little
A
key
maintenance
goes
hatch
to?
For getting down into the crawl.
Is there any other
Other
way
than the
into
fact
crawl
that the
space?
key is to my
I
heart.
think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
Maybe she thinks
not sure why
the,
you're
like,
using
hidden
plural
lover is in
there.
this little
And
shithole.
also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Ew.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem.
More cool, creepy stuff for me.
A freaking water heater fell through the wall, and we can't get around it, but there's a weird hatch in the floor. Maybe I could go under the house and come up through there. There's access to the crawl space around back. Is this considered around? Oh, wait.
What's in here?
That
That's
wouldn't
just
be around
Alice's
back,
old
but...
room. Let's try and find some other way in.
Because I have to, like, crawl under this bitch. Okay. Ah, like right here.
So this is how we get into the crawl space?
You keep saying we.
So this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other personality traits, yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay.
Ouch.
Into the filthy crawl space.
Really
you go.
calling her mom
See you on the
old.
other side.
Oh. Lovely. Why are there tires under here? I appreciate all of you for being here, and then also just, you know, for introducing me to one another, because really, I didn't expect when I started streaming to, like, meet people. I knew that's how Twitch worked, like, you need to meet people, but, like, I'm bad at doing that on my own. I'm too quiet of a
This is
person.
good. Mom's gotta see
Mom is kind of fine, you know? What button? Read. Read R. This space for writing messages. Oh, okay. I'm writing you from our new home right on the water. That sounds lovely. I was looking and looking, and I realized there's no better home for us than one we could just pull up anchor and split if we really needed to. So I bought us a houseboat. It's really something else. Bought it from an older fellow who'd kept it perfect and was just done having to maintain it in his autumn years. There's a rumor they're going to dam this river up, but that's a long time coming if it happens at all. Now, just to get you and those kids moved up here. I hope it's been a good summer. Write back discreetly and let's make plans for the big move. Something I've learned since Leo died is that being loaded with cash is the only way to live. Get ready to leave all your worries behind. Okay. Shawnee, that's really valid. When I was first starting to stream, people kept, well, not when I first started, right before I first started streaming, people kept suggesting to me to, like, go make friends with streamers before I streamed. But like I said, I'm really quiet and, like, I don't know how to talk to people. You wouldn't think that with how I am on stream. But outside of stream, like, I just don't talk to anybody. How do I get around in this place? Where was the entrance? The entrance is over there. Oh! I was supposed to be looking for a way up. I'm so dumb. Drunk, I feel like I can tell that you're a little bit of an introvert because you're kind of quiet on stream sometimes. That's why I try to keep you chatty. There it is. Why didn't I ever look up?
Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat.
Drunk, I was just saying you're kind of quiet in streams. That's why I try to keep you chatting.
Well, it looks like a boat.
Not slander. Just that you're quiet. It's okay to be quiet. It's hard to keep a conversation going when streaming, when people aren't chatting.
Place in Canada with trees.
like, because I still think, I understand it's the whole concept of streaming and, like, doing all this, but I still think it's so weird if nobody's chatting, just talking to yourself when you're playing the game.
Go mechanics. Oh man.
I'm still trying to learn how to do that. But I do find myself, if I'm not streaming and I'm playing games, I do find myself, like, talking
So excited to growing up.
when gaming. Like, my boyfriend will be like, who are you talking to? And I'm like, oh,
Her talking about how sexist
I'm not
it
talking
is.
to anyone. I'm just like, my brain is still in stream mode.
But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
Just do UK. Yeah, I mean, I like to try and chat with people, but then, like, sometimes people aren't in stream, which is totally fine. I mean, if I'm streaming to 1 viewer versus 8, like, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm still streaming. I'm still having fun. It's just a lot more difficult to be chatty. And I don't know how to say, like, I like talking about myself to anyone who chats with me outside of stream, like, that is very clear. But when I'm streaming, I don't like talking about myself, because then I just, you know, like, who wants to sit in my stream while I'm just going on and on about myself? But I feel like that's what I tend to do when no one's in my chat. I'm not gonna be a triple legacy. I don't even know if I want to go to college. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Yeah, I guess.
It'll be so
It's funny, like, seeing some
man,
of
you're gonna
you
love it.
talking about,
Eating
like, being
lunch at
quiet.
Ford
Like,
Hall,
Skell,
doing
you don't seem like a
all-nighters in the
quiet
library.
person at all.
There was this time
Drunk,
when Lucy and I
you
broke into
definitely
the
seem
art
like a
building
quiet
after
person.
hours.
Just, like, I've tuned into so many of your streams, and, like, I can
What do you
tell
mean you
that
don't know if you want to go to college?
you
Of
can
course
be
you're
quiet.
going.
I can make my own
Um,
choices.
What kind of
Shawnee,
choice
I
is
can
that?
tell
To
that
be
you're
broke?
not necessarily quiet, but, like, kept to yourself. And that's just because
August was
when
9.
we played games the other day, we were talking about how I was, like, the first person you actually voice chatted with, so that just, like, clued me in that from, like, this group of people, you're kind of, like, more quiet and, like, I know it's hard to step out and, like, voice chat with people. I still get nervous voice chatting with people that I don't talk to too much. And Bandit, you seem like you were not quiet. But it's interesting to know that you did YouTube, like, before doing all this stuff. I'm definitely a chatter. Like, if somebody starts listening to me, I'll just go on and on and on. And then I have to, like, rethink what I just said and be like, I'm so sorry. Like, if you need to chat, go. If you need to tell me to shut the hell up, just say it. I'm not going to be offended. Read. The Mean Boys by August Devine. One day, August rode her bike to town because of how sunny it was. Because it was sunny, her friend Nightshade had to follow behind under the trees because he lives in the shade and shadows and can't go in the sun. August laughed at night as Nightshade ran along under the trees, and she and Nightshade made jokes together. When August and Nightshade got to the town, there were boys outside the general store. They saw August's special tie that made her safe, but it didn't make her safe from them. The mean boys came closer. They said, "Who are you talking to, and what are you wearing, stupid?" August said, "My dad's tie." The mean boys said, "Your dad must be stupid." August was crying, but the mean boys didn't care. They laughed and laughed. August looked for Nightshade, but Nightshade couldn't help because he was trapped in the shade under the tree far away. When the mean boys went away, August went under the tree with Nightshade. August's special tie was all dirty. She gave Nightshade a hug to feel better, but it didn't help enough. That's so sad.
Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot?
I get in moods, IRL, where, like, I'll be chatty, but then a lot of times I'm just like, I don't want to talk. Like,
when we came back from our
I
last
just,
summer trip.
somebody will ask me a question, and I just, like,
I don't
look
know.
at them, because I'm like, I don't want to talk right now.
Oh my
Ooh.
God, Aunt August. I have so many questions.
What am I looking for? We can't get into August's room from the outside. Maybe there's another way in. Dear August, you were upset after what happened today, and that's alright. You needed time to yourself instead of talking to me, and that's alright too. But upset as you are, you need to remember, boys only tease girls because they like them, or because they're different. No. We can't teach that to people. That is not true. You cannot control the cruelty of others, but you can discourage it through your own appearance and behavior or learn to play along. It's time to grow up now. I know you will. People who teach their children, like, oh, the boys are only picking on you because they like you. No, that's not how things work anymore. Exactly, Shawnee. A little... This looks like the hand of August. This looks like the hand of a bootlegger.
I'd recognize that penmanship anywhere.
This piece was clearly done by an accomplished
I literally remember,
artist.
like, being told that as a kid. I don't know that, like, my parents ever told me, oh, the boys are just picking on you because they have a crush on you. I don't know that my parents told me that.
Maybe
But,
she's
like,
gonna
I
come back
know
for it later.
other
It was her
people would
first
tell me that, and I was
investment.
like, you know, as a
She
little
got
kid,
started
you don't
early.
understand.
I don't
And then
know.
the older I
Let's
got,
just
I
see
was
what it
like,
is.
no, that they don't, that's not always the case. I mean, sometimes, yeah, like, they picked on me because they liked me, or I picked on them because I liked them. But, like, then at some point, you just learn, you're like, that's not how life is. That's literally not, why do we teach kids that? I found a map to buried treasure in August's room. Could it be the fabled bootlegger gold? Probably not, but it might be something cool. The X marks the spot near the doghouse. The only crush you had when you were a kid was orange soda. Also, Bandit, I'm kind of glad that that isn't really a thing there. I mean, of course it would be an American thing. But
To my old van out
yeah,
front.
like parents
August
literally
was
always say that.
feeling
You know,
the
you see
heat,
two
so
kids
she'd
on a
get in
playground,
and
like
mess with my stuff.
a little boy pushes a little girl
Well,
down. Oh,
look
he
at
just
you
has a
messing with
crush
yourself
on
now.
you. Oh, I get it, Shawnee. I get the joke. I got, like, as soon as I saw Bean say nice pun, I understood. I don't really drink orange soda. Also, I feel like my family gets Fanta. Maybe we do get Crush. I don't know. I don't drink it, so I don't pay attention. I found the key to Mom's old van. It may not run anymore, but I bet it's got a bunch of cool hippie stuff inside. So, does that mean I'm supposed to go out to the van? Oh, a map. Kurt, about 2 hours drive. Is Kurt her lover?
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where my
Oh.
boyfriend Kurt lived.
It was the
You know,
mom's
we
old
were a
lover.
summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched on to
I feel like you guys have learned that jokes go
became a
right over
plan
my
about how
head
I would be
9
okay.
times out of 10.
And
I just read what I
that
see and then
didn't
I'm just
work
like,
out?
okay, and
Yeah,
continue on.
like these
And then you
things
guys always have to be
often
like,
do.
no, Kate, that was a
So
joke.
how'd you
Like,
end up with
you know,
Dad?
you're supposed to laugh. It was
Sorry?
supposed to be funny.
Well, you
I'm
didn't end up
just
with Kurt.
dumb,
How'd you end
okay?
up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda.
Shawnee, if you must know, to
Your
aim
dad
your
was
jokes
in the audience.
better at my
He
level,
hung
I am
around outside the
5'5".
stage door after the show and flagged me down.
I think
said
you're aiming
was
them at like about a
complimented
5'6",
production.
5'7" level,
He was
going
so
right over my
distracted
head.
by
I
my
need them.
beauty
I need them to
that he
just
couldn't pay attention to
tone it
anything
down a
else
little
going on
bit,
in the play.
and then you'll hit me right here. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play. Is that romantic? I feel like in high school that's kind of lame. Like, it's cute at the time, but
always been corny as hell.
6 foot and a half.
Endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No.
I like
He
theater.
told me later that he
I miss
actually didn't
being
play
a
on
part
date
of
with someone
theater in
else.
high school.
He told her he needed to head home. Then
That
hung around
was
the
so
theater
fun.
till
I
the
don't
end.
miss high school, but I miss
Wow.
certain parts of high school, and definitely
Old.
being involved in like the drama
Did you
stuff,
find that
drama
endearing?
productions and theater was
Guess at the
so
time it
much
was
fun.
Flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Shawnee, I genuinely just guessed. I was just thinking I'm 5'5". Let me put it like 1 or 2 above me. Ooh, do we want to find out if Dad cheated?
Wait, are you saying Dad cheated?
I mean, like, kind
God,
of,
no.
Skel.
No.
I didn't ever take the big roles because, like, that just is very intimidating and scary and, like,
So,
panic attacks.
Not the kind of thing
But,
would have done.
yeah, I mean, I did it freshman, sophomore. Freshman and sophomore year for sure. I think I might have also done it junior year. I don't remember. Oh, I can put this back. We learned I didn't pay attention if Mom got cheated on or not. But pick up a comb, a hair clip, a photo. Oh, I didn't ask about it. I don't think I can now either. Confidential to Precious Stone. Bandit, genuinely, I was trying to zoom in on the photo because I knew I was gonna be like, Bandit, here's your lady.
That was my
But I accidentally got rid of it.
Just my mom's room last we were here.
Well, dang it, the door's stuck.
I think. Look.
That door
Just
looked
latch
so
open.
fragile that you could
I
definitely
think I
just
could
like lean
open
into
with a
it and it would
flathead
break.
screwdriver.
Awesome. Where's one of those?
Oh, I had a little toolkit in the glove box of my van.
Nice.
The door to Grandma Helen's room is broken, but it's gonna take more than that to keep me from snooping. Mom said we might be able to jimmy it open with a little screwdriver she kept in her van. Also, wasn't there like bootleg stuff? Yeah.
You ready to
What were they
unearth
calling
this
it?
mystery?
You are really getting into the mess on
They
this trip.
call you negative
Crawling
Drake.
through old
Wait, is
crawl
that
spaces,
because of that
digging in
whole
the dirt.
Drake thing that
It's
went
pretty
around
simple
on
adventure,
Twitter?
Mom.
Don't let me stop you.
Is that what you were getting at? Is this the tie that August got made fun of for wearing? Goodbye, Nightshade. Goodbye, Nightshade. Thank you for being my friend. I'll miss ya.
So this is where August buried her feelings.
Mom! Come on, it's sad.
I don't ever want to know, like, what...
I don't know.
Sorry, there's a cat trying to sit on my lap. I don't ever want to know what that video
Maybe
was.
August
Like,
would
I know there was a video circulating about Drake, and then I saw people making fun of it on TikTok, but I don't want to know. I don't want to ever see it.
I think so too.
We can just put it
Can you
in.
stop chewing on your paw?
Welcome back.
That's not good. We don't like puppy paw chewers. Turns out the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. JK, it was actually the grave of August's imaginary friend Nightshade. I feel kind of bad for disturbing it. Why did I not realize Nightshade was imaginary? Was I supposed to realize that? The only time I, liked Drake was when he was, in Degrassi. You know, Wheelchair Jimmy. That's it. I don't listen. That's not, like, his type of music isn't my type of music. How do I get in here? Ah, through the back.
Oh,
Also,
it's everything
yes.
I'd imagined.
Kitty.
Got an ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, concerning scent.
Ooh, Shawnee, are you just an imaginary friend?
What do you expect?
I'm not gonna buy you
Carport
a
for 30
drink.
years.
I will hydrate.
I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here.
You're just looking for the screwdriver, right?
Right.
Shawnee, if you're an imaginary friend, will you please tell me so that my
Alright.
feelings aren't hurt later?
Look at all this.
And so I can maybe go get the much needed help I would need if I'm imagining all of this right now. Guitar. A playbill. Murder at Montague Manor.
Back then.
Now that we were talking about like theater and there's playbills here, I really want to go back to watching like plays on Broadway. Because I've seen like local ones, but I've only seen 2 big like Broadway shows, and both in New York. One was
Brutal.
School of Rock, which was so good. I mean, I had seen the movie, but I didn't like know it was on Broadway, and it was so good. And then Phantom of the Opera, because that one's just golden. That one, I love Phantom of the Opera. Dear Opal, are you getting my letters? I haven't heard from you since you told me about Kurt. I've been writing you every week. Things at the park are lame. All the fun people left, and now it's just me, Gordon, and the dorks from Sandusky. If I don't get anything back, I'm just going to assume you're too preoccupied with Kurt to write to me. At least one of us is having fun. I'll talk to you when school starts up, I guess, unless I'm too busy. Lori. As long as nobody forgets me, I guess I will almost be real, right? Are we nothing else but our memories? That's deep. What am I doing? Like, I already... The school for scandal. A little, like, record player. I already looked at that. Oh, it was in the toolbox. I mean, I'm looking for a toolbox. Owner's manual. Existential. Wait, there's not a... Babe, this summer's been real out there, but I've got a split. I'm not hip to another winter with snow. I'm on my bike headed to Cali. Look me up if you're ever out that way. Kurt. Is that why the mom never wants to go to the United States? Because she might run into Kurt? I guess that's it for me.
How was the stuff? Hip as you'd hoped?
Well, I found,
Nah.
All right. There was a screwdriver in the glove box.
Perfect. Let's
I
give it a
don't think
try
we
on
need
that
to
door.
confront the mom about her boyfriend dumping her. Okay, now we get to walk slow as ever. Back. Where was it? Was I able to get that door open? No, I think it was through a back door.
Ah, door. We meet again. But this time, I'm ready for you.
Yes. Open the door.
Hey, good work.
Thanks, Mom.
Interesting. Don't want to know what that is.
Freaky. Yet,
Little bunny
Boy.
slippers.
oh, Grandma.
Books. A Bible. Is this from her lover? I just want to know. Darling, now wait. It sounds like someone's getting cold feet all of a sudden. We had a plan. Leo dies, I make tracks for the border, and when the dust settles, you follow me. This doesn't work if only one of us makes tracks. I've got everything you could ever hope for up here. A place of our own, a quiet little town where nobody knows our names, and a pile of cash that'll keep us going till who knows when. The kids will love it too. What kid wouldn't want to live on a boat? Get these silly ideas out of your head, get back on track, and we'll be together soon. I know a lot of kids who would love to live on a boat. I know a lot of parents who would not love for their kids to live on a boat.
Would you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
So did they move to Canada? Or they definitely live in Canada right now.
She wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
Canada
You
Man.
can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
Will we ever find this mystery man? Life is Strange was a good game. I've only ever played Life is Strange
True
Colors, but I loved that.
Home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's
You
see
didn't
what
like
she
that
was hiding
game?
here. Ugh,
I
it's
I thought it was really, like, okay, it was just like the fact that,
This
like,
gives
it
me
had
an
the little
idea.
bit of, like, love story going on in there. I thought it was really cute, and then I did like that you could get different endings. This gives me an idea. The little key from Grandma's diary.
Key from Grandma's diary?
Right.
Okay, it was a little cringy, but it was still cute. I like a little bit of romance, okay? Sympathy card. Our condolences. Our thoughts are with you. Okay. Thanks. And Helen, so sorry to hear about your loss. Please let me know if there's anything we can do. Helen, you can't just leave me here. I did all this for you, all for you, and those are my kids, too, you know? I have a right. What's crossed out? I need to. I have a right. Okay. Oh, flip over. Pierre. His name is Pierre.
What's that?
I'm sorry.
I just liked a little bit of
What?
like flirty that
does
was
he
going
mean?
on in that
When he
game.
says those are
And
his
just
kids.
like I said, like the romance and I don't know. It just had a lot of
Was
good
Grandpa
parts, I
Leo
thought.
Not your real dad?
But really like the
Could that have
flirty
been why he was
flirty.
trying to run away
It's
with
just
you and
it was
August
so
and Grandma Helen?
cute.
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom.
I love
Look,
like a good flirty
one,
moment.
this note.
So
It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec, Box 9, Hop 2 Lake, Carndale, Ontario.
we should go check it out.
We should
Yeah,
go check
we
it
should.
out.
What? No.
No, but
Tess,
I
already
have
drove
only
however
played
many
True
hours
Colors.
up here and
I didn't
gone
play any of the
around
other
for
ones
30
because I think
hours.
True Colors was the only one that was on Xbox Game Pass, and I couldn't be bothered to pay for the other ones.
Return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the
Mom
ship.
doesn't want to
Which I
find
probably should've
out
done
about
sooner.
Grandma's
Mom,
secret lover.
stop.
This is your father we're talking about here. It's about who you really are. The house can wait a day. This can't. You're going to pass up a trip to Canada? So they don't... Where do they live? I'm confused.
you're going to pass up a trip to Canada? Land of the polite, home
Maybe they
of the
do live...
reasonable?
Maybe they live in New
We could see a
York,
moose.
I guess?
I've never seen a moose. 16 years, nary a moose. I've lived a life of deprivation, Mother.
Oh, you poor thing.
Mom, all jokes aside,
Yes, please.
if we don't do this now, if we don't go up there and at least try to find out who this guy really was, who your father really was.
Shit. Wait, so
What are
the
we ever
father
gonna
she
do?
had wasn't her
We're
real
right here,
father.
stone's throw away, on the cusp of discovery.
The cusp of moose country.
I wasn't going to say it, but yeah, that too.
You're just hoping we'll find that hidden
I mean, I
treasure.
think True Colors had its
Come on.
cringy moments,
If we
but
do track down this
it was
address,
still
we might
pretty
not find
good.
anything. But we could
But
find
I
out who
mean,
your
different
father
people
really
think different
was.
things are cringy,
Who
so
we really are.
if you ever give it a
Doesn't
go,
that
I'd
mean
like to hear
anything to
your
you?
opinion on it.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one. I just happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out
See,
this
look what we're
address, we
discovering.
might
Not
find nothing,
only
but
did her
we
grandma
might
have a
find
secret
something.
lover,
So
it was
if
actually this
one more
lady's
day of driving
father.
is all it takes to find out one way or the other.
Then why not, right?
Right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen to be right.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay. Should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's get out of here.
She's hopeful. Is this Pierre Lautrec guy mom's real dad? Scandal! We found an address for someplace in Canada. We've got to go check it out. Time to hit the road. Scandal indeed. Love a good scandal. It's funny because when I originally picked playing this game, I downloaded it like last week. Thought it was going to be a puzzle game. Then I googled it real quick this morning. Was a little upset that it wasn't a puzzle game, but now it's not that bad. I think I saw you streaming that yesterday or 2 days ago, but
Alright.
I didn't have time to
Time
tune
to
in,
order
and I
that
was
room
sad because I've
service.
seen it's on Game Pass. Okay, I might have to check it out because I've seen other people play it. Like, I haven't watched other people play it, but I've seen them playing it. Like when it tells you who's streaming and playing what.
A motel.
I just haven't had a chance
Just like
to see
the
any
summer place
gameplay
was
of
a
it.
mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day.
Cocktail
I'll be back with
time.
something to eat soon.
Well, alright. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh. Burger?
Burger. it
Burger.
is. Do your homework.
Burger. I knew I shouldn't have brought my backpack on this trip. Now Mom expects me to do my homework. Well, I guess there's not much else to do cooped up in this motel room. So, homework. Let's check our text first. Hey, Tessa Bear. Hope you had a good day. Busy with some work late tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thinking of you always, Dad. So is work like a secret girlfriend, or... What's up, Tessa Bear? Nothing, just gonna cross the Canada border soon. Wanted to say hi. Canada? What for? We found some clues in Grandma and Grandpa's old summer house, and we think there might be more to find at another place across the border. So we're gonna check it out. Tess. Are you hunting for bootlegger gold without me? Haha, maybe. We're gonna see what we find. Can't wait to hear all about it once you're back, and to get my cut of the action. Yeah, bootlegger gold is actually the mother's real dad, so can't wait to talk to you too. I had a question. It's about you and Mom. I feel a bummer incoming, but okay. Well, you always said Mom wanted you to leave, and that's why you're not living with us anymore. But Mom said you were the one that wanted to leave, so I'm confused. She said that, huh? Well, I'd say it was mutual, kid. but I had a big opportunity out here and I had to take it. I understand why your mom didn't want to come along, and that's okay. That's why you left home and quit Video Galaxy and everything. It's not the same without you here, or at the store. Ha, I'm sure that store is even better without me. Who wants their dad as their boss? But you made the store so fun. The window displays and the Halloween costume contest and movie quote trivia. The new manager is just boring. So what is your big opportunity out there? Scal, I have to warn you, I haven't updated my commands in months. I don't even know what my commands are right now. Well, you know, I headed out here for a new biz venture and I'm in the investment stage. Can't wait to tell you more about it, but just wouldn't feel comfortable till I know it's going to pan out. Just want to make sure everything's perfect for when I tell you more. Remember when you were little and you worked on that book you drew me for weeks and wouldn't let me peek at it till it was all done? I've still got that book right here with me, and you didn't want me to see it till you had it all perfect. This is just like that. You still have that? Yeah, I'd never part with it. No way, no how. I just don't want to disappoint you by jumping the gun. You understand, don't you, kiddo? Yeah, I can't wait to hear more. Soon, I hope. Got to get back to it. Love you, Tessa Bear. Love you too. Text Francine. Hey, Frankie, we survived the abandoned summer home. And how haunted was it? Very. OMG, how many ghosts did you see? Nothing but ghosts. Nothing but ghosts. The place was packed full of them. Damn, I want to see a ghost. Speaking of spooky, how did your mom react to you telling her about Nevada? Shut up, LOL. I didn't tell her. Why are you so obsessed with that? You need to tell her. What if she doesn't let you go? I'm gonna, and she will let me go. This girl, she just thinks everything is playing in her court. Now? No. Just do it now. Okay, I will when it's the right time. When? I don't know. So, did you find what you were looking for? Yes and no. We are heading up to Canada tomorrow. Gizmo! Hello! Welcome in. What? Yo, we found some stuff about who my grandpa might have really been. We're gonna see if we can find out more about him. What? You might be part Canadian? Yo, a quarter maple syrup running through my blood. I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. We're in a weird little motel for the night. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's cool. It's old and vintage, and my mom's getting me a burger from the bar. That's awesome. Well, have you looked around the motel room? Is there anything weird in there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. Put phone in pocket. Okay, let's see. Bandit, literally that's what I was thinking earlier. I was like, if this game is set in 2003, like Skell said, like you're paying for every text. This girl is racking up that phone bill. I don't have anything against Canadians. Francine wants to hear about weird stuff in here. I should text message her if I find anything interesting. Gizmo, how are you doing? Pick up calculator. Okay, cool. We know what a calculator looks like now.
Hey, it's burger time.
I'm thankful I never...
Fine.
I'm young enough that by the time I had a phone, like, unlimited texting was a thing.
Thanks.
So,
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
I think I've always had, like, unlimited data plans. So, it's nice. I've never had to worry about going... Well, I didn't have unlimited internet. I know that, because I used to take it over all the time when I would use my phone at school.
We paid a visit to the old
Oh,
summer house.
Gizmo, I didn't know you were Canadian. Wait, do you live in Canada?
Yes.
I did
Still
like
there.
3 or 4
Anyway,
texts and I was already
came
out.
away with some-
Yeah, Bandit, I don't know the age gap between you and me, but I'm, like I said, I'm young enough that when I got my first phone, it just, we had unlimited texting. We had like unlimited texting and unlimited calling, but the internet had a set amount. And Gizmo, I did not know that you lived in Canada. I don't know why I assumed you lived in America. I just assume everyone lives in America unless they tell me otherwise. I am like, I don't know. I want to go to Canada. It sounds better than America. But I always say most places sound better than America. So, Bandit, you are not 30, are you? Why am I like, out of all these people that I like have made friends with or chat with on stream, I'm literally the youngest one, except for Sarah, I think. Wait, Shawnee, are you saying you're older than 30? Am I just like, you guys, Shawnee, you, Beans, and Drunk always tell me I'm a baby, but like you're older than Beans? No, I mean like Beans isn't that old, but like, I am baby. Next Gizmo's gonna be like, yeah, I'm 32. Itty bitty K. Drunk, the time you told me about whatever, like hurricane or whatever that happened in Mexico, and I was like, Drunk, I don't know when that was, and you're like 2005, and I was like, wow, I was baby, not actual baby. Oh, thank God, Gizmo's younger than me. So I don't have to be the youngest one anymore, unless Gizmo's lying. Gizmo, please don't be lying. I don't like being the youngest one. I don't like it. They always tell me I am wee little baby, and then I like actually am wee little baby. Well, when did you start streaming? I've just been 19 since I started streaming. How long have you... Oh, so I probably am back to being the baby. Baby K. This burger is my rival and I will defeat it. This burger doesn't look that good. Eat burger. Well, Bandit, I think if you're saying you're 30, Shawnee's older than that. So technically, I guess, Shawnee, are you Grandpa? Grandpa Shawnee? I wish I was still 19. Well, but then I'd be in college again. No, I wish I was still 19. If I could redo college, I would. Oh, I just have to keep eating burger. Burger gone. Lo, I have vanquished the mighty burger. Finish homework. Check text? No, we want to finish the homework.
Do you think, could Dad have...
Gizmo, if I had to guess, you are around my
to talk to
age,
you.
so you're like
I'm going out for a
mid-20s.
smoke back in a few.
And if you tell me you're close to 30,
Hi, and
I'm gonna
August.
be upset.
This is all.
Not that, like, you're not allowed to be close to 30, but, like, everyone here is, like, 30-ish
How
or
did you
older.
feel about it?
And I'm baby. You didn't have your 30th birthday last month, but you are 19, so you're a baby. Baby Gizmo. How do you feel about it? I think it's pretty exciting. I think it's pretty depressing. You know what? It's pretty depressing. I don't know what is pretty depressing, but it
You're
is.
telling me.
I wouldn't think Grandma would do
Sarah
something like that.
is 3 years younger than me.
Yeah,
So Sarah is the baby of, like, all of my,
I guess.
like,
Pretty rich if they specialize
streamer
in giving other people
chatter
advice.
friends, but In my stream, I am baby when all of you guys are here chatting with me. I do need an adult. I need someone to hold my hand and walk me through life because I'm still like 7 years old.
I'm sorry.
She is 21. She just had her 21st birthday. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying that, but she did. She just had her 21st birthday back in a couple months ago, at the beginning of this year. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids. Nightshade, your old art. Nightshade.
You found your old friend, Nightshade.
Oh, Nightshade. I'd forgotten about him.
Kind of a spooky name.
Yeah, I was a spooky kid. You know,
See, my age is easy. Whatever year it is, just take the last 2 digits of it, and that's how old I am. So it is 2024. I just turned 24 2 months ago.
Hard.
yeah. What about the house?
Baby K.
What was it like?
It,
Shawnee, I just still
it was
can't
pretty beat up.
believe
Yeah.
you're older than Beans. You're lying to
I
me.
guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
I know you're like not lying to me because why would you, but also you are.
Gosh, you were breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse.
2008, I would have been like,
What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you, but she doesn't want to.
2nd or 3rd grade?
She... Look.
You're in grade 24 right now?
Isn't my place.
I would be, let's see, I graduated college in 2022. So it would be like my 6th year of college if I was still there. The year you were born is so I know what book you're talking about, but also I don't know the year. Like I know, well, I'm sure there might be more books with like a year book title, but I was still in high school in 2017. Hello, I have vanquished the mighty burger. I finished homework, so I'm gonna need to check text. Hey, I've got to help my dad with dinner. Have a good drive to Canada. Don't let those moose bite. Okay, well that's been taken care of. Can I go to sleep? Yes. Gizmo, if you're still 19
Looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line.
and you didn't just have your 30th birthday, that means I didn't just have my 24th birthday and I am 13, which means I should probably get off of Twitch and stop talking to all these men over 18 years old because that might be illegal.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
Have I read 1984 is a good question.
Quietly for a while. That's fine. I can do that.
I don't think I have. Move in, boys. The drive is so freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine. I guess that means... No?
Where's my cell phone?
Oh, did I leave it at the motel? No, in the backpack? It better be in the backpack.
Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my
I
cell phone at the
think-
hotel.
I don't think I've ever read
sure?
a 1984.
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel.
We have to go back and get it. We have to go back and get it.
We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand.
It might be gone if we don't go back for it. Francine is going to be worried about me. I just need
I
it.
just need it.
That's not much of a reason.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving
I
for
think
an hour. We
Yes,
could...
we have.
I've
We left
read
1 hour and 18
the only
minutes ago.
George Orwell
Well, we
book
can
I've read
drive
is Animal
faster on the
Farm.
way
I
back.
don't think I
am
had
not
to read
breaking the speed limit and
1984.
getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
You know, I wouldn't have left
And
my
then,
phone
what
there if it
else?
wasn't
I had
for
to read
you.
something else when I read
You were
Animal Farm,
lying
which,
to me,
by the way, I
and I was
absolutely
so
hated that book.
distracted.
Um,
And now,
Lord of
now
the
you won't even go
Flies?
back, and
Hold on.
I think.
I was lying to you?
Didn't like
Who
that
was I
one either.
lying to you?
You didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie.
Didn't lie, I just
She
didn't tell you the
doesn't
whole
wanna help.
truth.
Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why.
I
At least we'd be sleeping
read...
in bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna
I
sleep
haven't
in the
finished a
car.
book
I'll
this
figure
year, but I think
something
last summer I read like...
Concerns? We
Well, I
have
know I
no
read
plan.
2
You
books
have
in the
no
span of
plan.
2 days.
I have money.
Because I was just like really... We were out of town and I didn't have cell service, so I was just doing a bunch of reading. But I think last summer I read like 6 books, which was an improvement from like no books since high school, probably, other than I'm gonna be honest, I didn't read my textbooks either. So if you and Dad were still together, where do you think we'd be right now? Why are you so disinterested in my business? Why don't you like August?
Why don't you like August?
I started reading a
Where did
book
you get that idea?
You
at the
always
end
act
of
like she's a
last
pain
year. It
and
was
she's just
like
trying to help. It's like you're
The
jealous.
Ballad of
First of all,
Songbirds
I
and
am
Snakes,
not
because I watched the
jealous
movie and
of
was
her.
obsessed with
It's
it.
a lot easier
And
to
I
make money
had
when you
read
live
all the
by
Hunger
yourself,
Games books.
especially if you're so far
But I
away.
do this
Your own
thing, if I've
family
seen
is
the
your
movie, I
I had
can't
to
read the
do all the
book. But I
work.
really wanted to read the book,
August
but I
just
saw
stayed
the
in
movie
Chicago.
first.
You're making her sound so
So I got
selfish.
through like
She's
2
not like that.
chapters, and then I
You've
was
never
like,
lived with her, Tess. It's not
I'm
gonna be like your little
major
vacation.
struggling to read it.
August
Because
thinks she
I,
knows
like,
what's best
I
for
already know the
everyone.
movie now. So
I
I
can't
can't
be around
vision
someone
the
like that
things
every day.
myself.
Wow.
I don't know.
Can't
I don't know
imagine
why
that.
my brain is that way, but it
Do you think
is.
you're the only person with problems
And
the rest of us are
then
just running around
Sarah
doing
and
our
her
own?
boyfriend B
You're
bought me a book for my
exhausted.
birthday this
No
year,
wonder
which
Dad
I
left.
haven't started reading
Don't bring your dad
because
into this.
I haven't finished the Hunger Games
Why
book.
can't we
And
talk
my
about
mind is
Dad?
like, you need to
Actually
finish
talk
that
about Dad
before you can
once.
read another book.
The divorce.
So
I don't want to have this discussion.
I just haven't
right
picked
now.
up a book to read.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
That is not
Ask
the
Dad when I
way
go
to
next
tell
time.
your mom you
You're not
bought a
going
ticket
to Nevada
to
next
go see
month.
your dad.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going.
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just
Yeah.
told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is
So
all
now
about,
they're
huh? You
fighting.
want to know what's fine? Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him.
You.
Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey. Feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What
I wonder how the
kind of
gambling's
person would think
going.
A marriage could work with that kind of distance. So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as
Doesn't-
I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now.
It wouldn't it have been difficult
Sure.
either way?
Nevada.
Like,
Ask him
now
all
she's
about
just
it.
a single
I'm sure I can
mom
tell you the
instead of
truth.
like co-parenting. What do I know about raising a child? Nothing. But not only did I lose my phone, but I just got in a fight with Mom. This sucks. I guess now we're going to sit here in silence until we get to this stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip. That was sarcastic. The father was talking like a gambling addict, talking about
It's not
something
a dead
big coming,
end.
the next big thing
Just
on the horizon,
get out
so
and walk.
certain of his future
Where,
success.
Tess?
I genuinely thought the father just moved and started his own, or like was in the process of starting his own
I think it's
business.
through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look. I know
But
you're
Bandit,
upset.
there you go. This woman,
You
she
both are.
divorced the husband, so
Let's just get
all
in,
yours, bud.
see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture. Most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre. Whatever we find here better be worth it. You can be a dad and daddy. Oh, look! There's his last
What the heck?
name.
That's the name of the mystery man. Think he's got mail? Guess we'll never know. It's locked anyway.
You were
Maybe that's
just
for the
hearing
best.
sirens and
Tampering with
seeing
other
red
people's
flags
mail
when you
is
got to
illegal.
that. Or when I got to that. We found a mailbox labeled Lautrec. We can't get into it though. Mom says it would be illegal. But that's quitter talk. If that's quitter talk, does that mean I'm supposed to interact with it and like break in? No. Okay. Not allowed to do anything illegal in this game. Wait. Is this where he was supposed to be living? I thought he was living on a house. Oh, I guess he just has to have a mailbox because you can't really get mail on a houseboat, can you? Thank you for the lurk, Bandit. Please remember.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
Look, it's like the fishing lure that was in the grandma's suitcase that was hidden away. Plate. Knife. So, carving fish, I assume? Unless he's a murderer. Maybe he's a murderer. That would be even more interesting. What was that? Oh, more fishing lure. A toilet. Good to know that he has access to a bathroom here. This place looks horrible.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something
Oh,
around
that
here we
is
can
the
use.
houseboat? I thought okay. We want to get across to the boat, but if we try to jump the gap, we'll break our shin bones. Maybe there's something around here that we can use to get across. Like this?
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all...
But we're already here. And the trailer home,
Mobile home.
the mobile home, was fine. I just think if we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
What happened to Grandma? She just
Okay,
died.
fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No, you can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this.
We
so
just
far
want to know
together.
who
I
this
just don't wanna
shady
give
man
that up.
is and figure out what Grandma's life was like, okay?
We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way. What if you...
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across
Aged
a rickety
mother.
bridge before I'm sure it's
She's
safe.
really,
flip a
she just
coin.
keeps going at her
Call it.
mom.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails. I won.
Just be careful and stay away from the edge.
Wow, that was so difficult to get across. I like how they're, like, she's not even there. Okay. Time to break in. I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat. It's a romantic thought, living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a little small for both of us and 2 children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We are still here waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start our new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react? With all they've already been through, what do you suppose my parents will think? And us just disappearing? My poor mother, she's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way? Is this the grandma?
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh. You mean because he might not have been my father?
Oh.
I suppose I can see the resemblance.
That would be so awkward, like growing up thinking you look like someone and then finding out they're not actually related to you. Clothes and a magazine.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt
I like that she
but
thinks there's still
regardless,
really
we'll have
just
to-
Can
money.
I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Alright, pretty sturdy.
Pierre's office. Whatever's in there could blow the lid off this whole thing. Of course it's locked, because nothing's ever easy. Yeah, well, there's got to be a key around here somewhere, right? Right? Somewhere. Hopefully. The man likes to fish. There's a lighter. A little captain's hat. Ooh, another note.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
Okay, another, a receipt. Received from Mr. Pierre Lautrec $3,000 in exchange for the houseboat. Well, must be nice.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though.
Oh, you can't get down there. Or can I? Can I go out and around somehow? Okay, well that definitely opens. Evil. Wonder what's evil. Was this the room that was supposed to be for the kids?
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Kind of nice that there was like a whole room made. Well, it might have already been here, but please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy. Treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl. My relationship with my parents and siblings. Satisfying work where I get to help people. My children to grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are the things you ask me to give up. And for what? Isolation, an unfamiliar place, a leaky boat, money to spend. On what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? Oh. Hey, Mom.
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
Okay, put that back. I guess I don't get to see what the present is. That's sad. Okay, a nice little bathroom, I guess. Oh, the kitchen. Oh, it's just all of the expenses.
Boy, you really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine?
I just
August
can't imagine
living here?
growing up on a
Maybe
boat.
then she would have been a famous painter because
Like,
she would have like.
It sounds fun to maybe
make
like
it less
live
ugly.
on a boat for a
For
little
sure.
bit, but growing up
And
on
you
a
and
boat,
Grandma would have had to fish every day.
maybe like living
This
on
is
a boat in the
very something
summertime.
scene you're painting.
I'm
I don't
imagining
know.
Something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Thank you for the lurk, Shawnee. Enjoy the boxes, I guess. I wish I knew someone who had a boat that I could enjoy going on in the summer, but
The burglary ring. Mom,
burglary
Grandma's
ring.
boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he
Skell, get a boat and then I
Maybe my
can
mother
come
sent it to
visit
him
in the summer and enjoy the boat.
to keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was
Such
the
a pretty
jewelry counters at
boy.
department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
I'm sure it's not
A
cheap for me to
robbery
just
is
like
when you take
come to
something from
Ireland,
someone
but
under duress. A burglary,
I don't have much
you
money in
take
my
it
bank
from
account either,
anywhere.
so that's not fun.
You think?
Um,
Listen, it's been a while since
I've already
brushed
told
up on
Drunk
my
I think I
criminology.
could afford to go to
And
Germany,
why are they so sure
but then
it's
do
me?
nothing in Germany.
It says the men broke into the store.
Probably the
but
same for
There were
Ireland.
no witnesses.
I
So
can get
how do
there.
we know it was men?
Can't do anything there though, because the money will be gone.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Why not? Why couldn't
had
she have
2
helped
kids
rob
at
the
home,
bank?
And I
And?
just don't see it.
And?
Seemed like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I
Hmm.
wrong?
Okay. No, that's the way we already went, or where we came from. I like that there's a little bar here. This could be fun. Getting drunk on a little boat. I guess it's a houseboat though, but like getting drunk on a boat, that sounds fun. Maybe also like not the safest. But as long as someone's not drunk and watching out for you, you know. Just gonna leave everything open so they know we've been here. We've gotta open these ones back up. Cigarettes again.
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
I have high suspicions that the boat has been here since the letters were being written about living on a houseboat. Okay. Oh, so I still need to find a way. There's a pipe. I need to find a way into that office space. I need a babysitter when I drink. It's kind of sad, but it's just because I'm such a lightweight, and then like I don't cut myself off, and then you know, one thing leads to another, and I'm just not remembering the night. Where would I find a key? I already went through all the drawers. Kind of. Key.
Aha!
Time to go back up here. That's why I only drink like once every few months. I genuinely I don't like alcohol, so. What goodies am I finding here? Money? I think that's what we're hoping for. No, give me that. I've received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin, without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids too. Of course they are. But they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse, but I'm getting used to it. Used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay. So I guess that's it?
So I guess that's it? Grandma and Pierre went to all this trouble and then Grandma just changed her mind?
I think maybe she wasn't so convinced in the first place.
So is this Pierre guy the father or not?
Like this for so long. He bought a boat and fixed up the kids' room and everything?
Maybe she just wasn't sure at first. Or didn't want to hurt him.
Oh yeah, I bet he felt great about reading this.
Can I get to the other side? Nothing, nothing, nothing. And some pens. Can't open those. Well, that's no fun. I was hoping there was gonna be, like, money. Do we just leave now? They didn't really say much. It was just, that's it? Okay, that's it. Do I just need to walk back all this way and then try and leave? Especially because that's crossed off. Pierre's office. Yeah, so... I have never played that. I can't leave. I might own it, or my boyfriend might own it, I feel like. Or it was on Game Pass at some point. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing now that that's it? Also, who is Larry? Larry's shack. Skell, not Skell. If it was on Game Pass, that's probably for sure just where I saw it at. Okay, so... Oh, there was a key. I just didn't know. Oh, we can get into his
I was
mailbox.
hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
What's the fun in life if you're not being nosy? Like, I'm nosy about everything. I just want to know what's going on, even if it doesn't involve me. I want to know what Grandma was up to with this Pierre guy. Shawnee, I mean, I don't... I walked right past it. I don't blame you, because I'm pretty sure Skell, when the name change happened, I was really like, who the hell is this person? And, like, when did I start following them? And then I tuned in one time and I was like, oh, this is just Skell? What happened? So then I had to ask you about it.
Mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy.
This
open.
is illegal, but it's fine.
Opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
Oh, come on, Mom. Live a little. Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking into people's houseboats, too. If this guy was your real father, you're the next of kin, so it's fine.
If this
I
guy
like that
was your
one.
real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
Is that how that works?
Totally.
I don't know, probably. Makes sense to me.
I suppose you have a point.
Oh, wait,
Let's
though,
see
baby.
what we've got here.
Oh, you don't want to be babied. Okay, read. Return to sender, unclaimed, no such address, address incomplete. Okay, whatever. That we don't care about. We want to read the actual letter. Skell Jr. To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $500,000. I had worked as a property inspector for Gein County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection from the store's security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement as they had threatened not only my safety, but that of my family's as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I regret having asked them to. What little of my stolen profits remain, I have destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Leonard Lambros.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this
I'll be happy once you're back to Skell. I have nothing against Squishy Squishy, but
I can't believe it.
I miss Skell.
says right
Especially because to
No, I
me
mean,
you're
with
still
Jeez.
Skellafunk. Even though you're Skullunka-funk. Just Skellafunk.
So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died when we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just here, on this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something
That's so
that never even
sad.
happened.
It kind of did happen though, didn't it? Yeah, I'm really sorry, Mom.
It kind of did happen though, didn't it? As far as you knew it did. You lived with that your whole
It's just
life,
so sad that he, like,
so
I understand he
you-
committed the crimes and he wanted to remain safe
can't
himself, but
believe
it's
it.
so sad that he
I
just
can't believe he just
left
abandoned us.
and
All
they had
this
to
time
think
he
that
was
he just died.
here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him.
It's even more sad because this whole time I was
Just one
hoping the
time.
grandma had,
And
like,
my mother
a secret
really
lover, and
alive
that's
For
not
the
what
rest of her
happened at
life.
all.
I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it.
So I
While
wonder
she
if
was
that,
alive.
like, is he dead,
I
maybe?
just-
Wish you would have been there for her, wish he could have trusted you, wish it didn't turn out this
Wish
way?
it didn't turn out this way.
Yeah. If we could have
You
just...
okay, buddy?
She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us, her whole life. Why didn't she say anything?
Shawnee, I miss Skell
Even
too.
when we were all
All the
grown up.
time.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So
You're
that's
just
it?
cleaning yourself
He
right
spent
now,
all
right
his
here
money,
on my
tried
lap
to
on
send this
stream.
confession and disappeared and he never came back.
Go
Do
back
you
to
think he
taking your
could
little kitty
still
nap.
Be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
What if he just, like, shows
Where we're
up?
Going? Maybe we could find.
No, I think we've found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He
Like,
pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet.
yeah,
But your
someone's
dad-
being, you
I
know,
thought you said you were the one who kicked out.
a little not PG-13 on stream, Mr. Tang.
I mean,
He just sighed at me
well, it
also.
wasn't
So,
quite
he
like
doesn't
I
care.
guess. Listen,
Don't touch the keyboard,
I'll give you the
please.
full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess,
Just go back
thanks
to
for doing
sleep.
this, for coming with
Go
me,
back to sleep,
Of
kitty.
course.
and for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately, but I am so lucky to have such.
I'm
an
assuming this is like
incredible,
really close to the end, and that like there's really not much more to like find
beautiful,
out, since Grandma
hardworking-
wasn't having a secret
Stop,
relationship.
Stop. It'll make me cry.
Just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
Oh, so cute.
I love you too, honey.
After all that arguing they did, now they love each other again. Hey, can we go get my phone?
Hey, Mom.
Can we stop and get my
I was
phone?
thinking about something.
You know what I'm thinking about? That
I
we
wonder what
still
Grandma
left
would
my
say about
phone.
all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for.
Oh, we get to find out about why
Always had a
they
new idea to
divorced.
try that was going to fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store, and then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was going to be a professional.
I want to learn how to
player.
play poker.
Is that what you meant by
Like-
full-time gambler?
Yeah, I mean,
Not I've never
really a
played it,
gambler.
but like
He's
I
not
don't
playing because of
understand
money,
all
it's
the
all
different like
tournaments and
hands and
stuff.
everything.
they're playing as a
And I just
sport.
want to learn how to play it. Just to be able to play with people, not to gamble or like for money or anything. That's kind of cool. That's insane.
That's insane. Didn't anybody tell him the house always wins?
Oh, I did. But this isn't playing poker against the house.
I'm gonna buy
it's against
you
other
a
players.
drink.
There is no
Beansy, I just
house.
hydrated. I've actually,
Believe me,
this
I
was
heard all
full
his justifications
before I
for it.
started stream, and it's,
Even though he's been
I don't even know if I can open it, because I was a weak baby.
Why wouldn't you tell
It's
me?
Maybe deep down.
already down to
he's
here.
not so proud of it.
Maybe he just didn't want to tell me till after he'd hit it big. So he chose right when Grandma really started getting sick and we moved in to take care of her to go off and follow his dream? He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help.
Also, everyone
think
loves these
when I
bottles,
decided
the
we needed to move in
Owala
with
bottles.
her to care for
Mine
her,
does not
well,
keep shit
being a
cold. Like, the
full-time
ice
caretaker
is
for his
already
mother-in-law
mostly
was
melted,
not
and I filled
something
it
my
up.
father ever signed up for.
I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I
So
probably
we left
filled
in
it
Nevada.
3.5 hours
He
ago.
wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work.
All of my other bottles
By that time,
keep
was
the
all
ice in there
yeah,
for a
exactly.
lot longer. Like, the big
I
orange
realized
one
that this
keeps
This
ice
was
like
a
overnight.
pattern
I can fill it before I go to
that
bed,
we
and then when I wake up in the morning, there's literally
you
still
blame
ice in
me
it.
for ending it.
No, I get it. I just wish he was here.
I just wish he was here. I miss having him.
The
around.
only thing I like about the Owala bottle is
It's
the
hard to have a dad who
the
just
like straw mechanism,
leaves.
At least I can
because
still text
you
him.
can just like you can open it and you can like
I mean, we
you know
thought
pour out of it, or you can just like
which was
suck through the
still
straw
awful,
part.
But I guess it was way better than knowing.
But
he
I had
was
to
there all
buy
along,
straws
just
because
fade
I
away.
lost the one that came with this, so I haven't used it in months.
Thanks, Tess. I'm glad that, well, your father has faults, but I don't think he'd ever fake his own death and never talk to you again. I mean, if there wasn't anything good about him, I wouldn't have married him in the first place.
I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought,
I
I don't know.
kind of think it's like
I'd, explain everything
mean that the mom
in a
just
way that made sense.
got mad that she wanted to go
He
see her
was
dad,
living
though.
some great life out there.
No, you
I mean,
shouldn't.
I understand the way the daughter said it was like,
sorry
I
I didn't
want to
tell
go
you
see
earlier.
dad so I can
I
figure out
guess I
why
was
he
an
moved and why you
ass.
guys divorced. But
But I
also,
would've married such a ding dong.
I don't know how long they've been divorced or
Professional
like when the
gambler.
last time was that she got to
I didn't
see
wanna have
her
to
own
say it out
father.
loud.
But getting mad,
But I guess you can't keep running
That's
away from
not
your problems
fair.
forever.
Now I have these tickets and I don't know what to do.
go visit.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you.
Ooh,
Mom.
mac and cheese sounds so
For
yummy
what?
right now.
What do you mean for what? You're kick ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search
They
for
live
a
in
family
Michigan?
secret? Or run their own business. Run a
Interesting.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Doesn't she just work at like the video store?
exciting.
Oh, no, she actually has her own little
Employment.
thing.
To design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on. Her painting wasn't that
It was
bad.
kind of bad. That
Well,
dog looked horrible.
I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like seeing Kurt, like doing Kurt.
Like doing Kurt?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna let that double entendre pass right by me. But yeah, it's hard to let go. To see you as an adult and not just my baby.
Didn't she say at the beginning of this game that the girl was only like
You
15?
were
That's kind of like
so cute back then.
far
Even
from
cuter
adult.
than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Interesting
Bowling
flex.
ball head. The bowling
The
ball baby.
bowling ball
Yep.
baby.
And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
So,
Okay.
what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah, I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
What do you think, Scal? That's a weird flex to talk about the size of this baby's head. It seems like a good decision. Listen, at least they'll have a place to
Even if it's just
live.
for a while, at least we'd have a place to stay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Are you worried about the theater? Or my school?
You just transfer.
These days I'm worried about everything, but I'm confident too. Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith that we'll continue to make things work.
Oh.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, I think she was like 15
I
or
will
16.
say-
And like,
August's house is pretty
for
nice.
America at 16, the only thing that brings is you can drive.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it for the
And I think like
alone.
18, you're considered a legal adult. But like, I really wouldn't even consider you an adult till like
Oh,
21.
hey, August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm just glad. I'm glad you're with me.
Oh, look at this mother-daughter
Yeah.
bonding moment. She's also not staring at the road, nor I think did she like have her hands on the wheel, but what do I know? Oh, and look, we're done. That was it. I still am sad that the grandma, like the story wasn't what they made it out to be, but I guess it's fine. Oh, and now the kitty's leaving. The kitty said, that's it, stream's over. Time to leave. Time to go. He probably wants food. The way they scream at me in the kitchen for food. I don't think I was really expecting more because they like got to the end. Like the mystery was just what the hell was Grandma doing, you know? And they figured that out. It was good. I wish there was more to it from a gaming perspective, but also it was just a cute little story. And I don't really want to... Do I have to... I guess I could just exit. I'll just leave it play while we find someone we could raid into. Oh, look! Bandit's streaming. We can send you guys over to Bandit. And then I can go... I don't actually have any adulting to do. I think I did all that this morning. So I can go relax. Thank you guys all for being here and the support. And congrats to the new mods. Also, Shawnee, don't let me forget to make you a VIP. If I stream again and you're not VIP, call me out on it. Because I need to go do that. I don't plan on streaming tomorrow. So it'll probably be a few days before you guys see me again. But I will be back someday. Either Saturday with Beans or who knows. Maybe I'll do a random stream if I'm feeling up for it. But again, thank you guys for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will catch you next time. Bye.